No, eso no es un globo, mire, Ivancho, eso no es un globo.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. And there is very grave danger. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. That I do not intend to permit to the extent that it's in my control. But I am asking your help of informing and alerting the American people.
I ain't here to massage you with a fake truth, telling you that Hillary gonna win over and over and over. Then you wake up, you still can't believe it. You know why? Because you was lied to by Google. You was lied to by Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, you wanna call me now? Do I got the vision, Mark Zuckerberg? Was you wrong? When I said I was $53 million in debt and you didn't call me, was you wrong? You ate dinner. You asked my friend Anthony Schiller to have dinner with me. I told you about Donda. You said you would help and you didn't. Then you went to look for aliens. Me and Kid Cudi are aliens right here, bro. The vibes is back and you went to look for aliens.
There are many who claim that unofficially, mankind has already made contact with aliens, and not just little microorganism floating around inside a massive alien ocean, but advanced space-faring civilizations. 25 years ago, we didn't know that planets existed beyond our solar system. Today, we have confirmed the existence of over 3,400 exoplanets that orbit other suns. And we continue to make new discoveries.
Understand, first of all, that I'm not a medical doctor. I'm an engineer. And so my part of it was designing the microchip, not interfacing it to the nervous system and this type of thing. But byproducts that came from that were other microchips that began being used in places like Chino Prison. Instead of an lesion in the brain, they were using a microchip for sex offenders and child molesters. Now, folks, these things, this was a progression of things that happened. And as it moved along, the chips became more sophisticated, and at one point they determined that we can't use a flat chip that has to be surgically implanted. This won't work. We got into designing cylindrical architecture, got into designing stacked strata, and building a cylindrical chip. This microchip, in fact, my wife has got one in her purse. It's going to be difficult to pass it around to everybody in here. In some meetings we can do that. Here it would be a little difficult. But this microchip, very small, fits through, and I have a hypodermic needle. Now, right here in Spokane, or in Sacramento, you have been exposed to this in pets and this type of thing. We've been using it for brands. We've been using it for all kinds of things. There's a group called InfoPet down in Los Angeles that claims they can keep track of 1 billion pets to within 10 feet of where they're at. And so these things are here. The reason we're here and sharing with you tonight is that these things are real, folks. And we're moving to the positive identification of the microchip. Now, I'm going to kind of bunch some things together here, but one of the things that happened was we went out, we spent $1.5 million doing some research on places to put the microchip. We had determined this chip has 250,000 components, a little lithium battery built into it, and a charging circuit. It fits through a hypodermic needle, and one of the problems was you got to recharge this thing. You can't run in and change your battery like you do on your watch once a year, and so they've got to recharge this thing. And so we had a charging circuit built into it, and it was a charging circuit built on temperature change. We spent $1.5 million, between 1.2 and $1.5 million, trying to determine where the places on the body were that the temperature changed the most rapidly. They could have asked any mother All they'd had to do was ask her, because the places they came up with, and I've got the reports back on it, the places they came up with were just below the hairline on the forehead and on the back of the right hand. 2 places in the body.
Professor Thomas Zurbuchen, Associate Administrator of the Science Mission Directorate at NASA headquarters in Washington, said our civilization is on the verge of discovering evidence of alien life in the cosmos. Taking in count all of the different activities and missions that are specifically searching for evidence of alien life, we are on the verge of making one of the most profound, unprecedented discoveries in history, said Zurbuchen during the hearing of the Committee on American Science, Space, and Technology. At the hearing, Professor Zurbuchen mentioned all of NASA's recent achievements in their quest for extraterrestrial life that support his claim. 2 weeks ago, NASA's Cassini mission demonstrated the presence of hydrogen in Saturn's moon Enceladus, while the Hubble team announced the results of the second observation of the oceans of Europa, one of the moons of Jupiter. Both discoveries are potential evidence of life, said the NASA spokesman, who also highlighted the advances made in astrobiology. And while we have not yet found definitive signs of life elsewhere, our search is making remarkable progress, said Zurbuchen, who noted that NASA's number of astrobiology missions is on the rise. Mars 2020, our next explorer, and will continue to advance this quest by researching a region on Mars where the ancient environment may have been favorable for microbial life. The mission will also look for signs of past life and collect samples that will be brought back to Earth, said Professor Zurbuchen. Zurbuchen also pointed out that to prove the existence of extraterrestrial life requires the cooperation of several scientific disciplines as a whole, such as biology, geology, astronomy, planetary sciences, earth sciences and many others. The NASA Transition Authorization Act of 2017, which President Trump signed into law last month, ensures continued American leadership in astrobiology and the search for life. It establishes the search for life's origin, evolution, distribution, and future in the universe as a fundamental objective for NASA. To accomplish this, the bill directs NASA and the national academies to develop an exoplanet exploration strategy and an astrobiology strategy. While all of this is great news for space explorations and our hopes, officially, to find alien life, there have been some seriously interesting quotes made in the past related to alien life.